Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all the top 2 stocks that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today. And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of last night's video, right after the intro. All right, y'all, before we begin, again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm on your way in, all right? So let's begin. Right off the bat, the market is still at that same level that we were yesterday or at night over here. And it tried to make a move all the way back up towards 41.95. It got rejected. And then dip buyers stepped in again heavy at 5 a.m. And right now, it's just consolidating. I think we're going to go higher. Again, my thoughts and opinions about the overall market is not changing. I do think that 4,200 could potentially be breached within the next few hours to days. I'm not bearish on the market yet. Not yet. And I feel like the market wants to reach that 4,200. What is going to happen after that? Again, it may push higher before we may experience some turbulence, right? It may, all right? Just keep that in mind as you're trading, okay? That's what makes us traders. Keep that in mind. Now, for the very first stock that all of you should be keeping on your watch list, that stock is RIOT, all right? And RIOT right now is doing quite well. I featured this stock on in this video right over here, all right, and that is the same video that I've been pointing out for the past like 2 to 3 days. This video was on Thursday, I believe, and I told y'all that the market right now, I expected RIOT and all of like the BTC market to tank just for a little bit to like 46 to 47, maybe 46, and then bounce for 2 days straight. And so far, it bounced on Monday, right? And then today's Tuesday. And I honestly think it's gonna go up a little bit higher. Let's check out the BTC market right now. And as you can see, BTC went all the way down towards 47 exactly. And then money immediately started flooding in. I'm not bearish on the crypto market as of right now as the way it stands. I think that we can make a move back up here to 57,000 before we experience some type of turbulence. All right, I think it has a lot more room to run, just a little bit more before we see some type of turbulence. So in regards to RIOT and in regards to the crypto markets, not bearish as of right now. Again, for day traders, not bearish. So I do anticipate a move on RIOT very soon. Most likely today towards like $46, maybe even $47. Okay, maybe that's pushed it. Right now it's at 42. So yeah, 44 to 45. 44 to 45 will be a good point for some money to be made on here. So that's the first one. The next one that all of you should be keeping in your watch list for today, that stock is AMD. All right, and the reason why I want to bring this one to your attention is because it actually broke out of a very key level right over here, right there. All right, it broke out. I believe it broke out yesterday at like $83. And then it started running throughout the entire day, nonstop. It just kept going up, and then it just started consolidating over here. I think we could see a prehistoric run towards earning, like a move all the way up to like $88 today. All right, so definitely keep that one in your watches. Should you hold through earnings? Again, some of you are looking at this as a wonderful opportunity to do so. Be careful, like be really careful. If, again, the reaction to earnings is very unpredictable, if you are going to do it wisely. Manage your risk accordingly, all right? Do not go super heavy, and do not go in a very risky option plays, right? Whether you're going short or long, it doesn't matter. I know Intel tanked, right? And sometimes it's very, I wouldn't say it's common, but at the same time, it's also not rare. to see an opposite reaction in between Intel and AMD. Like when Intel like misses expectations and tanks, the likelihood of AMD to actually have good reviews is it's not, I wouldn't say it's great, but I would say that it's to be considered. All right. So in regards to AMD, the way it looks right now, if they have phenomenal numbers and if they also put out great guidance, then it might shoot up to 90. Just keep that in mind. It might shoot up to 90, but again, holding through earnings, very very risky play. If you're gonna do it, if you're going to do it wisely. All right, that's really all I gotta say about AMD, and that is the second stock that y'all should be keeping on your watches for today. And good luck to all of you who want to hold it heavy through earnings. Again, if you're gonna do it at your own risk. I'm not doing that. Now let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. Again, y'all always ask some wonderful questions as always. So we're going to tackle them immediately. The first one that we're going to be addressing today is Caterpillar. All right, and Caterpillar right now had a phenomenal run all the way up here. All right, this one is obviously a growth stock. Every time it goes down, the buyers buy it up, and then the trend continues higher and higher and higher again. Right now it's just consolidating at the moment. They have earnings on the 29th. Be very very careful in regards to this stock. Holding through earnings, very very risky. We just talked about it. I'm going to show you an example of a stock, a growth stock that I've been looking at for quite some time, and I actually got rid of it because it had earnings, and that stock is MMM. And if you look at MMM right now, again, it was at 202, 203, and then it did this, right? So again, holding through earnings, very very risky. This is what can happen if you hold calls through earnings. If you still hold calls on this one, again, it's very unfortunate, but I always tell y'all, this gambling. It's 150% gambling, holding anything through earnings, regardless of whether the stock is on steroids or not. Let's see how the garbage truck is doing. Let's see WM. And WM had earnings, and that one was today actually, and it didn't go nowhere. All right, so this one did well. So it did pretty good. So definitely watch this one as well for a move up to 140. I was a bit concerned about earnings. Again, I don't like holding anything through earnings. The fact that it went nowhere is a great sign, and I think it's gonna continue to go back up again. It looks like they beat their estimates over here. 1.06 beats 1.01, and also sales. They also beat their sales estimates, which is phenomenal. Watch the garbage truck for a move all the way up to 140. Let's see the daily chart. Yeah, it looks bearish right now, but short sellers, be very careful if you're gonna short it. I would not short this thing. So that's my very honest opinion of the stock. The next one that we're going to be addressing in this video is Chargepoint. And Chargepoint, congratulations to anybody who watched yesterday's pre-market analysis video. Y'all were supposed to buy that thing. It was very easy, very very clean, right? And it's doing great, just like Neo is doing great. So for all of y'all who bought it, remember, don't get too greedy. Remember to pay yourself at all times, right? Is it gonna get over here? I honestly do think so. I think it can make it there, all right? But it's important to pay yourself. It's important. So again, keep this one on your watch list. It has a lot of room to run. It could even spike today to $30. That would be phenomenal, right? For all of us holding the stock, or all of us holding the calls on this stock, since we trade options here. So yeah, my thoughts and opinions about Chargepoint is still the same. One stock that I addressed in the past was Walmart, and Walmart have been very very aggravating. Right, this point right here is where I actually lost confidence in Walmart. right there. And then as soon as it started tanking, I was like, yeah, it was a good time to get out of this. I wanted this thing to actually spike to 145, and right now it's just dragging its feet. Where is it gonna go next? I don't know. I'm just chilling on the sidelines. Eventually, it's gonna make a move somewhere, and I'm probably gonna take a trade on it. But as of right now, I have no idea it's struggling right now for some reason. It's not looking too good. Short sellers are probably shorting this thing, thinking that it's gonna tank all the way down. They could get trapped. They could. They really could. All right. So just keep that in mind as well. Even though it looks weak right now, there could be a massive surprise and a squeeze all the way up here. So that could also happen. Yeah. Now before we conclude the video, we gotta talk about GME. All right, and GME at the moment, it looks like it wants to go for round 3. So this was round 1, this is round 2, round 3 is pending, and I honestly think that we could see a tremendous squeeze within the next few days. All right, so keep GME on your watch list for a long play. After hours, there was some more money flooding in here. All right, so I know the stock is very heavily shorted. We are very aware of that. So keep your eyes on this one for a potential short squeeze. And that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate, obliterate, and destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot and it allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on these pre-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the morning before the market opens, and a post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. If you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul Nguma and at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I'll have some step-by-step directions in the description of the video below. Step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 2 free stocks valued up to $1,850 right after you sign up with Webull. Use my very first link in the description below. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Nguma with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I'll see all of you in the next video, right? Do not get too greedy, and CC Hy-Vee has a lot of room to run. Enjoy the outro.